Let's get stabbing.
Hey and welcome. I've seen quite a few questions about crits, some people wondering how they work and how you gain them, and in this video I hope to answer some of those questions. With that said, unlike other games where critical hits are based completely on random chance, dealing critical damage is a bit different in Gigantic. Rather than rolling some dice or say buying an item, think of critical hits like momentum. The longer you stay in combat, land successful hits, and stay engaged in the fight, the more critical chance you'll build. This means more chances to critically hit and deal bonus damage to the enemy. There are two caveats, however. The first one being the only skill which builds critical hit chance is your hero's basic attack, unless modified by an upgrade. And the second one being the only skill that deals critical hit damage is again your hero's basic attack. Now, how do you build crit chance? Well, every hero's critical hit chance is defaulted to roughly the same, that being 0.01%, and then builds off from there with your basic attacks. The rate at which you gain crit chance varies from hero to hero. They all roughly gain somewhere between plus 2 and plus 12% with each successful hit. So someone like Trip will gain plus 3 on every basic attack hit. Same thing for a ranged character like Beckett. She has two weapons and both give back different crit percentages. Her pistol is giving back plus 2 and her rock is giving plus 6 according to the wiki. She would gain this crit chance with every successful basic attack all the way up to the crit chance threshold, that being 100%, which by then, every attack you do will be a crit. By default, critical hits deal an additional 20% damage on top of your normal damage. Now that you've built crit chance, how do you lose it? Simple, pretty fast. Crit chance can be lost by simply just not landing any basic attacks. Failing to land a basic attack within a matter of seconds will cause your critical hit chance to degrade rapidly, all the way back to 0.01%. A side note, pay attention to the color of numbers. If the number is white, it's a normal attack. If it pops up yellow, then it was a crit. Currently there is a bug. Depending on how you start a chain, it will stay that color. So if you start with a non-crit, every number will be white even though you're getting crits underneath, and vice versa. If you manage to get a 0.01% and keep the chain going, it will still be non-crits underneath. And that's just about it for this overview of crits. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comments. If you'd like to see any of the resources I used for this video, I'll be linking them all down in the description.